Hello everyone, welcome back to another little reading. Today we're going through Exodus 33 to 35:29. It is obviously the repercussions from the golden calf, the command to leave Sinai, Moses pleading with God, Moses receiving the second lot of the tablets, and then the beginning of the tabernacle. So my first point in 33:3. But I will not go up among you lest I consume you on the way. God, this consistent theme throughout of God being with his people, and this is suddenly revoked in a way, which is he removes himself from his people, showing just the sinful nature of man, and this needs to be addressed. Hopefully it will be addressed, and so I guess that's for later in the book. 33:11. Thus the Lord used to speak to Moses face to face as a man speaks to his friend, which is quite wholesome because that's the relationship that seems to be almost the perfect relationship when with God. I mean, Adam had that in the garden, Moses has it now, and so I guess one day hopefully it'll be like that once again. 33:19. The Lord, and I will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and I will show mercy on whom I show mercy, which is a reflection of Romans 9:15, and it is a common theme throughout the Bible, and in a way kind of demolishes this idea that we choose God. We choose God in the ability that we have the ability to believe, but God determines who's the ones that are going to be saved in the end, it seems. 33:23. Oh, this was an interesting side point. When God enters into the world, does he take on a human form? And this verse seems to imply that. Then I will take away my hand and you shall see my back, but my face shall not be seen. So obviously this can be referring to orientation of whatever form God appeared, but it almost seems to imply a human-like anatomy. 34:6-7, which is the Lord passed before him and proclaimed, the Lord, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness, keeping steadfast love for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression of sin. So, this is frequently reaffirmed throughout the Bible, almost in a way as a title for God. Is it in Nehemiah? And it's pretty sure it's definitely in Psalms as well. I just noticed now as I was reading it aloud, but who will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers. Interesting idea. So, how can he by no means clear the guilty, but still forgive us later in the Bible? I guess we'll have to figure that one out. 34:8. Moses quickly bowed his head towards the earth and worshipped. Now this is just more of a side note that I like to keep myself aware of, because I know for Muslims, if you bow with your face to the earth, that's a sign that you're bowing the way that a Muslim prays. I know Jesus does that, and I think we also mentioned someone else who does that before, which I always find quite interesting, because Jesus not only prays with his face down, but also with his face facing the heavens. Doesn't sound very Islamical after all. 34:33, and when Moses had finished speaking with them, he put a veil over his face. Another commenter on veils and stuff like that. In this context, it's almost keeping back the awesomeness, which I think is quite interesting. 35:21, pure. This next section is quite interesting. This is the people of Israel coming forth, bringing gold and silver and threads and skills and stuff like that. And it's everyone whose heart stirred him. So these are items freely given. This is kind of also repeated consistently as well, but in 35:26, which is all the women whose hearts stirred them to use their skill. And what I was kind of wondering to myself, is this an artificial stirring by some awesome speech that Moses gave, or was this a stirring that the Lord caused? Because this reflects interesting on how we address tithes in the modern church. Should we give this great long speech, or should only those whose hearts are stirred give? So it's an interesting thought, but I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching.